Here we are, episode 1, mission 4 of FreeDoom. Grab the shotgun that they leave for you at the start here. There's a bit of a fight when I go through that door. But the first thing I'm going to do is look at this. Do you see these pillars? Textures are off on this one. Yep, that's a secret. And that is the equivalent of a soul sphere, I believe. And it's a good way to start this fight, to be honest, because if those shotgun guys get you... Hit the door, there we go. Oh, didn't expect those to be there. Right. So, not a bad start, to be honest. Certainly better than the demo you see when you first start playing FreeDoom, as it starts off with this level, and whoever was playing it was having, you know, a bad time by the looks of it. They die pretty quickly. So, these two doors lead to the same place. I'm going to go through this one. I found this a bit more tactical way to approach the fight. Not that this level's particularly hard. It's got its moments really right at the start if you don't know about the secret, and if you do what I did the very first time I play it and completely forget to pick up the shotgun, then it is more difficult that way, obviously. So a good idea to sort of allow these enemies up here. Right, I'm going to go down on the next left. Because it's boring just sitting up there. There are a few items hidden around here. Mostly armor bonuses and things like that. Let's blow that up. Some bad guys around there. Not as satisfying as it could have been, that. Sure, we've got plenty of ammo. So this is actually my 4th time recording this level. Yeah, I've had some problems. First run through it, I didn't notice that the switch that I was about to press was the exit switch, and of course I exited without completing the 2 secrets that were here. And all the kills. Then, second playthrough, I did remember where the exit switch was, but I forgot where the secrets were. It was that very first secret that I've already showed you that I've completely forgotten about. And I spent longer looking for that secret than I did playing through the level. So that wasn't particularly entertaining video. The best way to do this is to get this first. I've already ruined it a bit. Then get your armor bonuses and you get a bit of extra armor that way. So... finally, 3rd time lucky, I did a really good run of it. And right towards the end, I'd left the web browser open with WhatsApp. And all of a sudden, my work colleagues decided to discuss Secret Santa. So, yeah, notification sounds throughout the end of it. Very professional of me. So, I'm re-recording it. This is the 4th time. Hopefully, I can get through this without too many problems. Of course, none of those problems really were down to the level itself. The level's not particularly difficult. And you can't shoot those. It doesn't auto-aim to them, so it is useful, however, for getting through these to have this chain gun. I think that's that done. Now let's go and kill those bad guys I couldn't quite reach. 2 in 1. And again. And again. No, I'll do it then. Now, if this fight catches you off guard, you can take a bit of damage. Not so much this, or even these, but... well, what happens... Well, I'm dying. I've already killed one of them. Brilliant. When I press this, it springs a trap. It's too bad. We'll grab all the ammo I can. So, a bit of backtracking back to the yellow door, not much. It's not the biggest crime, to be perfectly honest, backtracking. I know people talk about it as if it's something that you should never do. You don't have to have the yellow door next to the yellow key, for example. But what I would recommend is if you are making a map with backtracking in it, just bear in mind that people are going to need to, you know, wander from one to the other and pop open some monster closets and things like that to make it a bit more interesting for them. It's not the backtracking itself that's the issue, it's just allowing the level to fall dead for a while. Of course, that's not a hard and fast rule. There are situations where you might want the levels to fall dead to build atmosphere, but that example certainly wasn't one. Say, there's no real harm done. It was only, what, 30 seconds max? Some levels can be really tedious with the backtracking. And those really should be handled better by the map designer. Right. Grab all the shotguns. We're full ammo now for shotguns, so I always forget one bad guy up there. There we go, that's both secrets. So all I've got to do is kill the remaining 62 enemies and then exit the level. And the way to do that is down here. Of course, I'm not full further. I've got a backpack, haven't I? So, was that what I just picked up? Might have been. I can't remember, to be honest. I think it may well have been a backpack. Ow! That was a good shot. Quite the computer, I meant. Yeah, those guys over the back can shoot it. Yeah, let's just get around to them quickly. Oop, missed. Nearly always one in there. Right. I'm not going to pick that up just yet. I will need that in a minute. But I'm just going to thin the crowd down here. Because I don't have a massive amount of time to get there and back. You don't lose a massive amount of health, to be honest, on this bit, but yeah, without the radiation suit, that is. But it's best to not have to take damage if you can help it at all. Decent amount of shotgun ammo. That should get me through the enemies that I'll find on the way. And then the trap that they spring on you is quite nasty. I'm going to try and get this done quickly before this suit runs out. Missed. It's not how you get things done quickly. Right. Clear these out because you do not want these guys hanging around when the trap happens. I'm trying to grab that armor, should I? Should have waited for the fight to finish first. Right, grab that quickly. It's purely because it's shotgun guys that this trap's nasty, but get back. There we go. That should time out any second now. And we have the blue key. We're on to the last room. Wow. Shooting me through windows here. I'm pretty much a shotgun guy. I rarely use anything else at the moment. That's all the kills. Well, let's grab this, but I will anyway. And we are done. So, not the most difficult of levels. It's kind of fun though. It seems to be reasonably well made. Certainly not my favourite, but yeah, it's a lot shorter than the next level. I'm pretty certain that episode 1, mission 5 is quite the epic. But we'll find out, I guess, next week. I'm recording these in advance, which may explain the whole Secret Santa thing. It's New Year, I would assume, by the time that this video goes out. So, Happy New Year, and I'll catch you next week.